Welcome to Bike Beat. The 2026 CF MOTO 800 metric tons arrives as one of the most ambitious mid-weight adventure bikes to come out of China, aiming squarely at the sweet spot of riders who want premium features, proven performance, and rugged touring ability without paying European prices. It represents CF MOTO's deepening collaboration with KTM, borrowing heavily from their LC8C parallel twin platform while shaping it into an adventure touring machine that emphasizes usability, comfort, and real-world versatility. This bike isn't just about specs on paper, it's about delivering a package that works both on the highway and on the trail, day after day, without breaking the bank. At the heart of the machine lies a 799 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine that traces its DNA directly to KTM's proven LC8C unit. It makes around 95 horsepower and close to 87 Nm of torque, tuned to provide strong mid-range pull and usable grunt at lower RPM. Instead of chasing peak power at the redline, CF MOTO has wisely prioritized tractability, so the bike surges forward with confidence when overtaking on highways and crawls smoothly over rocky trails without demanding constant gear changes. The 2026 model year brings refinements in ECU mapping and balance shaft calibration, helping smooth out throttle response and dampen engine vibration, a common criticism in earlier versions. The slipper clutch further contributes to ease of use, reducing engine braking jerkiness and making downshifts cleaner. Performance on the road is composed and assured. Cruising at highway speeds, the motor hums steadily without excessive buzz through the bars or pegs. There's more than enough overtaking punch, and the quickshifter works seamlessly up and down to make acceleration brisk and gear changes effortless. In twisty tarmac, the 800 metric tons feels planted, with good steering feedback and confidence-inspiring stability. Off the highway and onto dirt tracks, the torque-rich engine shines, making it easy to balance throttle and clutch when traction gets tricky. It's not built for extreme enduro scenarios, but for gravel roads, fire trails, and moderate off-road terrain, it's a very capable companion. Supporting this engine is a steel trellis frame that balances rigidity and controlled flex. The modular bolt-on subframe is a thoughtful inclusion, making repairs simpler if the bike takes a hit far from home. The wet weight hovers around 220 kilograms in basic trim, slightly heavier with touring accessories installed, but still competitive in the mid-adventure class. The suspension setup is one of the bike's standout features, a beefy 48mm upside-down fork at the front and a preload adjustable monoshock at the rear, delivering around 230mm of travel at both ends in the more off-road-oriented X version. This travel range soaks up bumps and ruts with ease, while still offering enough control on pavement to avoid excessive wallow in corners. Riders can adjust damping to tailor the ride for solo jaunts, two-up touring, or luggage-heavy expeditions. The wheel setup further reinforces its dual-purpose nature. A 21-inch front and 18-inch rear combination, wire-spoked and tubeless-ready, offers both stability on the road and compliance on trails. Braking is handled by dual 320mm discs with radial mount calipers up front and a 260mm disc at the rear, supported by Bosch cornering ABS that can be disabled in off-road mode. The brakes provide progressive, consistent bite without feeling overly sharp, which is exactly what you want when conditions vary. Combined with switchable traction control, the system inspires confidence without overwhelming the rider. Visually, the 800 metric tons makes a strong impression. The rally-inspired beak, dual LED projector headlights, and tall adjustable windscreen give it a purposeful adventure aesthetic. Functional elements like skid plates, crash guards, and handguards come stock in many trims, signaling that the bike is ready to be dropped without major worry. The lines are sharp yet practical, emphasizing aerodynamic flow and protective robustness rather than unnecessary ornamentation. Fit and finish have improved steadily with each generation, and the 2026 model continues that trajectory. Comfort has clearly been a design focus. The bike features a two-piece seat with generous padding, designed for long hours in the saddle. Handlebars and foot pegs are positioned to allow both upright comfort for touring and natural standing posture for off-road segments. Adjustable levers, vibration-dampened mounts, and a manually adjustable windscreen further enhance rider adaptability. On the tech front, the 800 metric tons is impressively equipped for its price point. A crisp 7-inch TFT display provides all key readouts and pairs with smartphones for navigation, music, and calls. Multiple ride modes, street, sport, rain, and off-road, alter throttle response and traction settings to suit conditions. Cornering traction control and lean-sensitive ABS come standard, bringing safety tech that some competitors still charge extra for. The inclusion of a two-way quickshifter, cruise control, and in some trims, heated grips, rounds out a package usually reserved for higher-priced machines. Additional features like USB-C and 12V charging ports, as well as tire pressure monitoring in select models, show CFMOTO's attention to modern rider needs. Touring riders will appreciate the 22.5-liter fuel tank, which allows for long stints between fuel stops. With reasonable fuel efficiency from the parallel twin, range anxiety is minimized even in remote areas. The bike handles luggage and passengers with ease, thanks to its robust frame and adjustable suspension. CFMOTO offers a wide accessories catalog, including aluminum panniers, a top box, auxiliary fuel solutions, and crash protection add-ons. These make the 800 metric tons easily adaptable to everything from daily commuting to cross-country expeditions. In practical, real-world terms, the 800 metric tons impresses with its versatility. On long multi-day rides, it remains stable and comfortable, with little complaint from riders or passengers. Loaded up with gear, it doesn't feel overwhelmed, and the low-slung fuel tank contributes to balanced handling. On gravel and dirt, the suspension and 2118-wheel combo give confidence without demanding off-road expertise. While it won't rival a pure enduro bike in technical terrain, it delivers far more capability than a road-only tourer and fits perfectly in the dual sport sweet spot. What makes this machine truly compelling are its unique selling points. It brings premium features, cornering ABS, quickshifter, cruise control, ride modes, a large TFT screen into a price bracket usually dominated by bikes with far fewer electronics. It carries KTM's proven engine DNA while offering its own refinements tailored to adventure use. It features a modular subframe and comprehensive accessories, making it a bike that adapts to different riders' needs. There are trade-offs, of course. Some components, like switchgear or minor plastics, may feel less refined than what you'd find on a premium KTM or Triumph. Weight, while reasonable for its class, is not featherlight, and in very technical terrain that bulk can be felt. The question most buyers will ask is about price. In Australia, the CFMOTO 800 MTX is launching at an introductory $14,990 right away, with a standard price of $15,990 after promotions. This pricing strategy positions it well below many rivals, while offering a feature set that often surpasses them. In other regions, taxes, import duties, and local packages will alter the numbers, but the intent is clear: CFMOTO wants to undercut established European and Japanese brands while delivering a bike that feels just as complete, if not more so. For riders who prioritize a balance of on-road touring comfort and credible off-road ability, the 800 metric tons delivers. For those chasing pure dirt thrills, there are lighter options. And for those who want the prestige of a big-name badge, you'll pay extra for it. But if you want one of the best value-for-money adventure bikes on the market today, the 2026 CFMOTO 800 metric tons deserves a place at the top of your shortlist.